Coach, I know there are probably a few too many turnovers for you to like, but how did you, another high assist night, how did you like the ball movement and your ability to get efficient shots tonight?
I think we were trying to make the right play. There was a couple times that, we were trying to get down into the lane to spray it out to three-point shooters, and we got hit, and it led to some careless turnovers. But our ability to try to make the right play, the right pass on time.
How do you feel like your team handled Washington's pace tonight defensively?
Well, they had 32 fast break points. So ultimately, I think we can be better. I think that we'll have to go back and look at film and study where these things are happening. A lot of those were the live ball turnovers, so understanding when and where our passes need to be made and our spacing, clean that up.
Jamal, can you talk about Anthony Black tonight? Got a lot of extra time tonight. Looked like he made some mistakes. He corrected his own mistakes out there. Can you talk about his night?
This is a young man who's extremely hard on himself, who wants to do great things, and sometimes he's going to have to play through some of those mistakes, and he's getting so much better at it, recognizing that, part of the game is it's going to be up and down, but how he responds to it has been great. His teammates have been great with him. He does a great job defensively. He's trying to continue to make the right play along with all of these guys.
We know, still giving up 120 points, but how much did the defense kind of supercharge the offense a little bit to get to 139 points and get into the floor of the game?
Well, that's what it was. I think us being able to keep prioritizing our defense to get out and run. When we got those stops, we were able to take that lead and kind of push it up a little bit. But when we were just exchanging baskets, we found ourselves in trouble there.
Coach, another impressive night for your bench. You talked about doing it by committee. Just how much can those guys come in and turn the tide of the game and create separation for you guys?
Well, that's what these guys have done. They continue to communicate with one another. They continue to push each other to expand the lead or just sustain it. And I think that's what this group has done. They played very well together. Their communication level, it's been very good for our group.
Coach, what does it say about the second unit when that first unit kind of starts off a little bit shaky to begin the game? Cole Anthony, Gary Harris both come in, hit multiple threes. Just the resiliency and the depth of this team in general to get it going.
Well, yes, it's our depth, it's our continuity, it's our communication, them challenging each other to be better night in and night out, no matter the opponent. And I think that's great, and that shows maturity of the group, learning from these different experiences, what they need to bring to the table every time they step on the floor.
Coach, you've been stacking wins here for 2 weeks, and I know you're a one game at a time kind of guy, but how much is this win streak that's one away from being a franchise record a motivational tool for this team?
You said it, I'm a one game at a time guy, so I'm going to stick it with one game at a time. We got Washington again on Friday, so we'll have to prepare, plan it the right way, understand what adjustments we need to make. We'll enjoy this one tonight, but then we got to get to work tomorrow.
Back-to-back 30-point games from Franz. What has he seen offensively? What are you seeing from him offensively that's gotten him going after a bit of a slow start this year?
Well, I really think, one is the work that he's continued to put in. The coaches do a fantastic job with him, and he's willing and wanting to work, reading the game. But then again, people also realize how much attention, he's getting, and he's picking and choosing his times when to go. He's also seeing the result of also them paying so much attention to Paolo. And so now as he spaces out, now he's able to attack downhill on a shifted defense. So I think they're balancing and playing off each other very well.
In the third quarter especially, he was really picking up his scoring pace. Does that calm the rest of the team down when you have a guy that's able to just, whether it's him, whether it's Paolo, able to just get downhill and get to the basket and force the defense to collapse?
Absolutely, and part of that was we were able to get stops to get out and run, so it allowed for easier baskets. And I'm always going to bring it back to the defensive side of the ball, that it allows us to get easier baskets. And once you see that ball go in, it changes the way you approach it.
Is Paolo okay? I noticed he seemed to have a frustrating night. He didn't play in the fourth quarter, did he?
No, he didn't play in the fourth quarter. He turned his ankle, so we're going to evaluate it now and see where he is and how he's feeling.
Anything else? Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
Just tell them. Thank you, Coach Ramos. We're ready for you, bud.
think it's gonna quicker today.
That's good.
Just one of them glitch in the third, that's it.
It worked.
They just in the third it didn't come through. And she had to do that multiple times.
Tony, you want right of that?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Dan.
Jalen, another high assist night for your group. You know, how much do you like your group's ability to make the right play?
I love it. I think when we play that style of basketball, you know, moving the ball quick, you know, forcing closeout situations, you know, and then just finding the right basketball play. You know, at least the good things for us. It's a fun style to play. Everyone's touching it, everyone's cooking. You know, it doesn't matter who's having a hot night. You know what I'm saying? Because it's leading to wins. Really, that's all that matters. You know, and I think everyone's kind of embracing that. And yeah, I mean, 34 assists. I think that's a total. That's pretty tough for an NBA team. So you know, proud of the boys. You know, it was a great game, and yeah, looking to stock them up.
And I know you guys are trying to kind of stay level, you know, just kind of take everything game at a time. But it has this winning streak just add, you know, does it just add to your confidence game by game? Does it just, you know, not that it's easy, but does everything feel a little freer and easier knowing how successful things have been these last 2 weeks?
I think it's just really cool with figuring out, you know, how we want to play. And you know, when we're out there, this game was, I think, was a good example. You know, first half, we were up 10, but we didn't play the way we want to play. So I think it's really good that we have that awareness, and we got to make sure that we keep doing it and keep building. And you know, we don't want to be really good right now. We want to be really good at the end of the season, and that's what we're going to keep getting better.
Franz, this is your second straight game scoring over 30 points. Just want to know, what are you seeing out there offensively?
Just try to get, you know, in the paint, make plays. Today I got a lot of easy ones in transition. Just try to play within the flow of the offense. Take the shots that the defense gives me, and yeah, stay confident out there.
Guys, it's 8 straight wins for you guys, one away from the franchise record on Friday. You guys have a chance to break that. How much of a motivational tool is that for you guys in the locker room? Or are you taking this one game at a time?
I think it's just one game at a time. You know, you look too far ahead, you know, you start analyzing the schedule and things like that, you know, you start to lose the attention to detail. You know, I think that's one thing that's made this run special, you know, and the start of the season special for us, is we're so locked in, you know, and any situation that gets thrown at us, you know, playing with leads, playing without leads, you know, playing, you know, kind of rat race games, you know, to really detailed games. You know, we're able to adjust on the fly, you know, because of our communication, our attention to detail, and it's leading to wins, you know, so you know what I'm saying. So we acknowledge it, you know, we know that it's there, it's impossible to ignore it, but not a driving factor. I think, you know, the main driving factor is us being a group, you know, playing together, having a good time, and continue to stick to our standard, you know, something we talk about every day.
Congratulations to both of you on the win. Jalen, you have an extra fiery spirit this year, and congratulations on that. You had a collision late in the second half. How are you feeling? What happened there? You were hobbled a little bit, but you did finish out.
I feel good. I mean, I think that's just a product of playing basketball. You know, it's going to be physical at times. You're going to get those bruises and you know, run into people, whatever. But you know, I think playing hard, you know, that those things are going to come with that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the boys look at me to do that, and you know, that's what they're asking of me, and you know, I wouldn't have it any other way. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we have trainers for. I'm going in, get a lot of treatment. You know, make sure they give me a ride, and they'll be ready to play again on Friday.
Jalen, I believe you addressed it today earlier on the shoot around, talking about the crowd and the atmosphere, but really what has especially these last 2 weeks kind of felt like for you individually and the team collectively, having the whole team, having the whole city's back, and everyone just being energetic every single night?
Oh, it's so dope. And since we've gotten here, you know, they've told us, you know, day after day, just how the city is waiting, you know, for us to put it together and, you know, to really rally behind us. And, you know, we've gone through some tough times. You know, I know me and Book here, you know, for going on 3 years now, you know, we've seen this building live. We've seen it pretty quiet. You know, we've seen win streaks and we've seen losing streaks. But continuing to stay the course, you know, understand that it's a journey, take it day by day. You know, as you keep doing daily deposits, you know, over time, it's it's going to start to show, and I think it's just a culmination of all the work, man, and on the court and off the court that we're doing. You know, we have great people on this team, in this locker room, on this staff, and it makes it easy for us to come in and work every day. You know, along with the fans. You know, we want to turn them up, and this homestand has been great. So leaving is going to be a bit bittersweet, but you know, it is cool. We get to go back on the road and take on new challenges.
Franz, wir berichten für das ZDF in Deutschland und würden uns sehr interessieren, welche Rolle deine deutsche Mentalität in dieser amerikanischen Liga spielt und wie du schaffst, auf diesem extrem hohen Niveau weiter da zu spielen.
Boah, gute Frage. Da muss ich ein bisschen drüber nachdenken. Also, ich würde sagen, die deutsche Mentalität ist ja sehr auf Disziplin und ja, humble sein, sagt man. Ich weiß gerade gar nicht, wie man es auf Deutsch sagt, aber ich glaube, das hilft mir ein bisschen auf dem Boden zu bleiben, ist, glaube ich, ein guter Ausdruck. Ja, auf dem Boden zu bleiben, nach so einem Spiel zum Beispiel, jetzt nicht zu denken, dass alles großartig ist und dass es immer so weitergeht, sondern einfach weiter an sich zu arbeiten und nicht zu weit nach vorn zu blicken. Und es gibt ganz viele verschiedene Ablenkungen, gerade wenn man gut spielt. Ich glaube, wo ich herkomme, hilft mir sehr, ja, das vielleicht nicht alles mitzubekommen und auch nicht daran interessiert zu sein unbedingt immer und so ein bisschen filtern zu können, einfach was ich an mich ranlasse, wo ich schon weiß, was ich nicht unbedingt brauche, um mein Leben zu leben, um gut zu spielen, all diese Sachen.
Du machst einen riesen Job, vielen Dank.
Danke.
I only know kochen. Sorry, talking.
120 points isn't the defensive performance that this team is accustomed to, but how did defense still kind of supercharge the offense to get you guys to 139? You know, Franz mentioned playing in transition a lot. How did the defense still play a factor tonight?
Yeah, you know, we gave up more than we wanted. You know, I think just in the first half we weren't dictating. You know, we weren't making our presence felt. You know, and it's tough. You know, it's hard to do that night in and night out. You know, but we're continuing to learn how to do that. You know, in different ways. And I thought we had great moments. You know, of defense. You know, whether it's jumping passing lanes. You know, kind of forcing bad shots. You know, moments where we did impose our will that helped us go on runs. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, more than we wanted to give up, but you know, we get to learn from it. You know, we understand now that it's 2 nights in a row. You know, if we don't come out, with that same intensity, same attention to detail on that end, that teams can put up points on us. You know what I'm saying? And so, we wanna lean on our defense and have that be our anchor, and we got to continue to pay attention to detail on that and be great at it. So it's just another example of kind of staying humble, understanding that any night these are NBA teams and they can put up points. So.
Great. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
We'll see everyone Friday.